Hello everyone, this is Professor J. Kim. This is another video tutorial about the tweening in Adobe Animate. Today we're going to do shape tween. So let's watch what we're going to have first. Shape tweening. It's like a transformation, morphing. Okay, so let me test it on my web browser, test movie in browser. Shape tweening. And I mixed it with some classic tween as well. Okay, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel, hit the like button, and set the alarm for my latest video. Then let's get started. Okay, so first let's create a new Adobe Animate document. We're gonna make the 1280 pixel by 720 pixel, the HD quality video, and then a frame rate 30 and platform type HTML5 canvas. So create it. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so I can view the whole thing. Okay, so first thing is for the shape tweening, we're going to draw one perfect circle out of stage somewhere here, like that. Okay, and then highlight the frame number 30, which is 1 second mark, and place insert blank keyframe. So unlike other tween, the classic tween or motion tween, this shape tween, it happens between the two different objects. So on frame number 30, which is this blank keyframe, I'm going to draw a square somewhere there, and by using my free transform tool, I'm going to rotate it 45 degree, and let me locate it somewhere here. Okay, so color doesn't matter. So first keyframe, we have the circle, we have the diamond shape. I'm going to insert another blank keyframe on 2 second mark, and this time let me draw another perfect circle in the middle somewhere here. Okay, maybe I'm slightly bigger than this, about that size. I'm going to place it there. Okay, now let me insert another blank keyframe on 3 second mark. This time I'm going to draw a rectangle, maybe about this size, covering most of part of my stage. Okay, so we have 4 objects: black circle, black diamond, a little bit bigger black circle, and big black rectangle. So now place your mouse cursor somewhere, anywhere in between first and the second keyframe, somewhere here. Hold on the Control or right click, choose the shape tween. I'll do the same thing. See that it is morphing, transforming. I will do the same thing between the second and the third. Control or right click and click, and shape tween. See? And the last one, Control, click, and shape tween. So this is happening. So it looks good. So now back to Photoshop. Please download the other file, this kind of Grand Canyon images. You can download it from the link I provided in the description. So I'm going to select all, and let me copy this image and back to Animate, and let me create a new layer on the bottom. Okay, so I dragged it, and let me paste it. Edit, paste in center. Let me move it up a little bit. There. Okay, so this is happening. This is what we have so far. Now here's the magic. Select the top layer, hold down the Control key or right click, click on the layer, and choose the mask. So that shape tweening is applied as a masking. Isn't it cool? Okay, so it's a shape tween, but I want to add something more. It looks too boring. So let me add a new layer on top for the text. I'm gonna have a text after this masking effect is completed. So on this new layer, highlight 3-second mark, let me insert a blank keyframe. I'm gonna type Explorer. Let me place it there, somewhere in the middle, so it looks good. Now, this time I'm gonna apply the classic tween like we did at the very from the another video. So first, go to Modify menu and break apart. See? And then go to Modify menu again, Timeline, and Distribute to Layers. So we have multiple layers. So now each letter has the individual layer. So that's what we have. Okay, now let me do something. On the first letter E, let me highlight the frame number 100, which is a 10-second duration. I mean the 10 frames from the first keyframe. Hold down the Shift key, click on the last letter E, and insert, this time, keyframe. Okay, now select all layers. Place your mouse cursor somewhere in between any layer, hold down the Control, click, and Classic Tween. Okay. And then what I want to do is, I just want to change the position of this. So let me select all first keyframes. First, highlight the first keyframes of all letters, and then change the ease options down to -100. And then move all the letters out of the stage, like that. See? Okay. Now, I'm gonna leave the letter E as it is, and then next letter P, I'm gonna move it to the right 5 more frames, like that. Next letter P, 5 more, next, 5 more, next, 5 more, and the next, 5 more, and the next, 5 more. So the letters kind of falling like this. And then we're missing a lot of things. At the end, we only see the just the letters, letter E, which is okay. So let me add one more thing. I'm going to add another one on top layer. Let me rename it as a logo layer, like that. Okay. Then highlight the very last frame on this logo layer, and let me insert blank keyframe this time, and then open another image you downloaded, the Grand Canyon, the logo image. Let me select all and copy, edit and copy. Now I'm back to Adobe Animate. On the layer, let me paste it center. That's pretty big. I'm gonna make it smaller. Edit, no. Free transform tool, hold down the Shift key, make it smaller, somewhere there. Okay, the visual center. So it looks good. Now I'm going to animate this one too. So 140, highlight the frame 140 frames, and then insert keyframe. Then select any frame in between, hold down the Control key and click, and Classic Tween. So nothing's happening yet. What I want to do is, on the first keyframe of this logo layer, which is 130, then select it. I'm gonna make it using my free transform tool. I'm gonna make it smaller, about this size. And then also let me change the alpha value down to 0. And also on this first keyframe, let me change the ease option -100. So we'll do something like this. So it is, let me play it and see what happens. Masking effect is done, the letters coming in, and the logo. But at the end, we only see the logo only. So what we can do is, let me pull this up so I can view all the layers. All right. Now, select the frame number 140 on the second layer, which is the last letter E. Hold down the shift key, click on the bottom layer. So I'm highlighting all the frames 140, all layers except the top one. Then insert just the frame. We're gonna just expand it. See? Let me pull this down and let's watch. Rewind, play. Explore, and the logo. Looks good. Let me test it. Under Controls menu, test movie in browser. Yeah, it looks cool. But the problem is it doesn't stay. So let's just imagine that you upload this on your social media and people will need to have enough time to read it. So I'm gonna expand them, maybe about 3 or 4 seconds more. So since we are almost a 5 second, I'm gonna extend it up to 8-second mark. Highlight the 8-second mark frame frame number 240. Hold down the shift key on the bottom, then insert just a frame. And let's see it again. Control, test movie in browser. Masking, text is coming in, and the logo 1, 2, 3, and play again. So it looks good. So now let me save my file first. File, I'm gonna save as GC, Grand Canyon, FLA, save it. Now let me export it as a video file, MP4 file, so I can upload it on my social media. So make sure your media encoder is open, this media encoder, because the media encoder will transfer your file as the MP4 file. So here, go to File, Export, Export the video and media. And I'm not gonna change anything but the format. Make sure you're choosing H264. And the preset, I'm gonna just leave it as it is, as a default. And the output, that's my destination, which is my folder, Shape Tween folder. Save it and export it. It will process pretty quick. And let me check my folder now. So see, I have a gc.mp4. So let me double click. I can play it in my QuickTime player and play. Isn't it nice? So once you upload this on the, for example, Instagram, it will keep looping. So once we have all the animation, text and the logo is all settled down, and it will stay about 3 seconds and it will keep playing. Okay, so that's it. So this is about the shape tweening. I mixed it with some more classic tween, but I hope that you enjoyed this video and you can use it for your future project. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.